Hi everyone, today I'd like to share with you my new sewing notion. This is wool pressing mat, and you may have seen that I used to use this one. Actually, this one was made of wood and polyester batting. At home I have a regular ironing board, ironing table, heat press, this mat, and now I've got new one. I think this is the best pressing mat I have ever had. When I bought a heat press, it came with a felt pad, and then I asked myself, why can't we use it for the ironing and pressing, and especially for the preparing pages when we need to have flat surface. Then I began searching for the similar pressing mat, and I found the wool pressing mat, and I think a lot of quilters use it, and actually it's very good if you need to iron your fabric, or even iron seam open, or just to apply any heat vinyl, for example, because the surface is flat and the mat itself is hard. Maybe around 2 months ago I wanted to make a tutorial on how to make such a mat as this one. It was written in the manual for this pressing mat. It's only suitable for the dry ironing without steam, but I used it with the steam, and actually what had happened, that wood has become curved, see, and I will not recommend to use such a mat for the preparing pages, because we need to iron a fabric very well with the steam, and this mat cannot be used with the steam. Actually, I was looking for something suitable for the dry ironing and for the ironing with the steam, and I found this wool pressing mat, and I've been using it for a while, and this mat is very good for the ironing because the mat is made of wool and it absorbs heat and then quickly releases it, so the process of ironing becomes easier. This mat was purchased on AliExpress. They offer 3 sizes: 10 by 10 inches, this one is 13 by 14 inches, and the biggest one they have 12 by 18 inches. The thickness of the mat is half of an inch, or approximately 12 millimeters. For example, this one is same as my ironing table or ironing board. It has a synthetic case or cover, and it doesn't absorb the steam very well. Also, the fabric slips around because the surface is a little bit slippery. What is good about this mat, that the fabric doesn't move here, because the texture of the mat grips the fabric and it doesn't move when you are ironing. This is double-sided pressing mat, so you may use both sides. So now I'll show you the iron process itself. So the fabric will not move on the mat, and it will not stretch on bias, for example. Okay, now I'm going to spray some water on the fabric. I have ironed a lot in my life, and the ironing on this mat takes less time as usually on the regular ironing board, for example. And actually you may even hear how the mat holds the fabric. Listen. And I will apply the fusible interface. if you need to press open a seam, for example, then in this case the mud grips the fabric and it helps you to avoid the stretching the seam. So this is it. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.